So the Kansas City Chiefs are coming off of a very great playoff win where we beat the Miami Dolphins 26-7. And man, you can't tell me as a Chiefs fan you're not excited for us to come for this team. You have to be excited, man. I mean, look, we dominated the Miami Dolphins. You know, we made them look lifeless on offense. We demolished their defense. I mean, that game really should have been 40-7. We should have capitalized in the red zone way more. But you know how that goes with the Chiefs. You know we always kick field goals in the playoffs. That's just how I don't know. You know we be having our red zone issues at times. But now we get to live to see another week. We move on to the divisional round. We could be seeing anybody now. This is the Dolphins game from the first time. If I show the one from yesterday, this video is not getting monetized and I'm not making no money. But I do think we should be able to capitalize based off what we did. And we either see C.J. Stroud, who's hot. He's blazing right now. He's hot. Against the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead. That's what we might see. Or, which I want, we're going to see Mahomes walk into Orchard Park in Buffalo and literally torch their stadium and break their hearts just like Joe Burrow did. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to break the Buffalo Bills' hearts. And I think this team does have a shot to go to the Super Bowl. Now, the only thing is, we might not get a matchup that we like, right? Like, we're not going to want to go against the Baltimore Ravens. But that's what might happen. I mean, shoot. I could see us going against the Baltimore Ravens in the AFC Championship or C.J. Stroud. But if it does happen, I mean, I think we could still come out on top. I mean, I could see us going back to the Super Bowl. I think it's going to happen. I mean, we've been hosting the AFC Championship literally every year, and it looks like we're going to do it again this year because Patrick Mahomes is just different in the playoffs, and this man doesn't want to lose. Like, when you have a quarterback that just doesn't want to lose, it gives you a huge advantage. But basically, we're going to get into some highlights of the game, and we're going to talk about who had the best performances, so let's get it. So like I said, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Miami Dolphins 26-7. And Patrick Mahomes had a solid game, 262 passing yards, only one touchdown, though, with 0 interceptions, 2 carries for 41 rushing yards, which was good. Rashee Rice had an amazing game. He's looking like the future. 130 yards, 138 receiving yards on 8 receptions with 1 touchdown. Pacheco had an amazing game. 24 carries for 89 rushing yards. Travis Kelce was Travis Kelce. 7 receptions, 71 rushing yards, man. Watson, 20 yards. Noah Gray, 20 yards. You know, and the rest was just, but CEH had some okay plays. McCole Harmon, I don't really know what to say about him. He just kept giving up on plays. But Tyreek Hill was held to 5 receptions on 62 receiving yards, and he got a lucky touchdown against Trent McDuffie. But McDuffie, for the most part, was strapped. And then you got Tua, who was held under 200 passing yards, and we gave him an interception. And Waddle, 2 receptions for 31 receiving yards. So the Miami Dolphins was shut down. We shut down their run game. And Shane, he was going to be so hard to stop. Oh, my God, yeah. All right, 6 carries, 9 rushing yards. Raheem Mostert, 8 carries, 33 rushing yards. So I don't know what people was trying to prove, but the Kansas City Chiefs have great linebackers. And I stand corrected once again on my prediction in the playoffs. I was hot last year with the predictions, and now I'm even hotter this year. And I literally, my last video, I literally said the Miami Dolphins have no chance against the Kansas City Chiefs, and I turned out to be right. Karlaftis, 1 TFL, 1.5 sacks, 3 QB hurries. Karlaftis is a monster. Edwards, an interception and a pass deflection. McDuffie, 2 pass deflections, 1 TFL. Literally killed Tyreek Hill. He put Tyreek Hill on his... I don't know if I can say that without getting demonetized, but he literally flipped Tyreek Hill over. Like, he literally flipped him. He flipped him. And it was kind of a hospital pass, but L'Jarius Sneed, 2 pass deflections. Man, Sneed is different. Sneed is honestly different. Like, I'm not going to lie. It's like that man has to get re-signed. Chris Jones... 0.5 sack. That isn't the worst, I guess. Nick Bolton, 10 tackles, 1 TFL. Bolton's a monster. Drew Tranquill was making plays. He had 4 good solo tackles that really helped out a lot. Charles Armini, who did good. I mean, the whole D-line did good, to be honest. and we really like demolished Miami. And I do believe we could go back to the Super Bowl with this team. This is a Super Bowl winning team right here. I mean, you got a top 5 defense, you know, like a top 5 defense. You have a top interior O-line. You have Patrick Mahomes, who's the greatest quarterback of all time talent-wise. And then you have Andy Reid, who's a Hall of Fame coach. So the Chiefs have the tools, and they have what it takes to go to the Super Bowl. And I think that the NFL, they definitely owe the Chiefs an apology because they said we couldn't. They said this year, the way it was looking, we was going to be one and done. We was going to be wild card exits, and we're clearly not wild card exits. I mean, Patrick Mahomes was the highest graded Chief in the wild card round, 88.0 grade via PFF. Did very well. Rashee Rice was second. Chris Jones was third. Trey Smith fourth. Karlaftis fifth. Nick Bolton sixth. I don't know why PFF hates Snead so much. He should definitely be first. But McDuffie, Rashee, man, when you go like both of them dudes, they was doing very good. Like McDuffie was the star on defense. Rashee was the star on offense. And then you got Pacheco, who did very good as well. And I like this little young duo between Rashee and Pacheco and how they're winning us games every week, with Travis Kelce being at OG helping out. And we only need 4 players touching the ball on offense, and that's Mahomes, Kelce, Rashee, and Pacheco. And that's the recipe to us winning games, honestly. That's the recipe to us winning games. And that's what I love. Now, when we go against Buffalo, I think we could easily beat them. They're not really a good team. Playoff Pat is activated. I want him to have a legacy playoff. Like, I want to have a legacy playoff run. I want him to beat all the hardest teams. So I want him to go out there like he did, destroy the Miami Dolphins, right? Destroy Tyreek Hill and the Dolphins. Then I want him to go destroy Buffalo in Orchard Park. That's what I want him to do. Go destroy Buffalo in Orchard Park. Go send Josh Allen home. Then go to M&T. I don't know the Ravens Stadium name. Go to the Ravens Stadium and destroy Lamar, and then head to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas, and then beat San Francisco, whoever is the hardest team on the NFC to beat. And that makes Patrick Mahomes up there. You know, this would be one of his best legacy runs ever. And we need him to kill that narrative that he can't win playoff games on the road. We definitely need him to kill that narrative. I want to see him literally cook on the road because I'm tired of hearing that. I'm honestly tired of hearing that. But Tyreek Hill, I feel bad for him kind of, but at the same time I don't, because he left us for the money. So us destroying him, it's kind of funny to me, you know, because he left us for the money. But yeah, like I said, they owe us apologies. They owe us an apology. Sorry, they owe us an apology. And I do think that they have to give Mahomes his props and just face that this dude is up next as the GOAT. 6 seasons as a starter, and he now has the 8th most postseason wins by a quarterback in NFL history. I might even drop 2 more videos for y'all today because I really have a lot to talk about. But yeah, man, Mahomes, it was amazing, you know. The players of the game went to Mahomes, Rashee, and Pacheco. Mahomes, 262 yards with a TD, 300-plus combined yards. Rashee Rice, 8 receptions, 130 yards with a touchdown. Pacheco, 24 rushing yards, 89 yards with a TD. We have stars, and I do think the Kansas City Chiefs could win their 4th ring. And it's going to be Pacheco, Mahomes, Rice, McDuffie, Snead, Charles Omenihu, Chris Jones, Mike Danna, George Karlaftis, and Harrison Butker, and Spags, and Andy Reid. And that's why we're going to win our next championship. The second half points allowed by the Chiefs defense since week 14, 6, 7, 3, 0, 6, and 0. So we're shutting down people in the second half of games. And I know the Spags hate is completely gone because he's proven what he could do as a defensive coordinator. But yeah, man, that pretty much sums it up. I think I'm going to have 2 more videos coming out for y'all. That's going to be on Rashee Rice. And the 3rd video is probably going to be about the defense. And then, yeah, man, that'll be it for the day. I might go back to 3 videos a day. I don't know how I'm feeling. I gotta get back on my YouTube stuff. At the end of the day, man, this is this is my job. And I can't keep being inconsistent for y'all because I know y'all enjoy my videos. But things do pop up in life. Y'all know that. Y'all know how it go, man. Things do pop up. Maybe some things happening that I just can't control. But I'm going to continue to be consistent for y'all. I'm going to continue to keep dropping these videos. I'm going to try my hardest to stop taking breaks. It's playoff time right now, so I'm definitely going to be locked in for y'all boys. Chiefs Priority, out. Peace.